Hello and welcome everyone, and this is the first day of quarterfinals on Valorant Game Jam Live Act 4 presented by PixelScope. I am your caster Aahna and I'm joined by my co-caster AapKon.
Well, good evening, everyone, and hope you're having a good day. Because today, what we have came into is the quarterfinals. Before just we start our matches and the two quarterfinals for today, which the first match happening between Team Weird Esports versus the no Team ALC versus Team SL Esports. Let's give a big shout out to all the partners who are partnering with us. The media partner, the Northeastern Chronicles, along with Viral Gamer, food partner One Stop Kitchen, gaming partner Gamers Den, and the associate partner All About Detailing. So thank you all for partnering with us. You made this help us made this event possible, and even quite entertaining from the one before. But with that, आज का जो हमारा पहला मैच है क्वार्टर फाइनल्स वन रहने वाला है, which is gonna be between Team ALC versus SL Esports, which is gonna happen again at your favorite map Ascent.
That's right, and we are gonna be moving into the agent selection screen for you guys. With
Well,
that,
let's see.
yeah, exactly. Tell me what you think, what your view is upon this, because like we've seen both of these teams play quite a few times. So, what do you
Well,
think is gonna play in their favor on this map?
I'm so like really blank right now. We have seen SL Esports coming a bit very unusual, because we have seen them, they were struggling a bit with their teamwork, but in this tournament so far, so they have been quite good. Even the last match, you might be remembering the first map, I guess it was, they were up against one team, they just played quite good. Team SL Esports yape, they have came back quite stronger. But talking about Team ALC, the players name itself say that how are they gonna be performing today. Andrew is already up with a Sova. I got Hexer, Wings of Liberty, and Viziri is gonna be the one representing the side of Team ALC. डिफेंडिंग का साइड जरूर उनको फर्स्ट हाफ में दिया जाएगा, तो आई रियली थिंक कि अटैकर्स के साइड से थोड़ा ज्यादा एडवांटेज लेके बैठती है द टीम एएलसी.
That's right, and I feel like the advantage is going in their favor, but we do have to see how it plays out for SLE Sports as well, because again, we have seen these players come out of the dark and always like make the best for their team. So I do want to see how that
Choose
works
your
out. We are
agent.
seeing KO being picked from the side of VZ. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not seeing I got picking anything so far. I want him to go Jet because I got is really good with that. And
Well,
that's
yeah, he
exactly what he
does.
did. Cool.
Definitely, but what's more interesting is just a single duelist play from ALC, and it seems as if, as you know, I argue that I don't care that Kaio is an initiator duelist. For me, Kaio is completely a different category that is being picked from the start of Vizir. We usually see Vizir playing with, I guess, a controller. This time, Kaio gameplays are just gonna be as surprising as we saw yesterday at the map of Bind, where we did witness an amazing gameplay. Agent selection from the start of team SL esports की बात करें तो as a sentinel, Killjoy is going to be a common pick, Sova is going to be a common pick, but Raze is being picked as a duelist. Now you could have either gone on for a healing agent like Phoenix and Rena, but rather than Rena, he goes on for a raise, which we get to see rarely at such map. Is it because they are attacking, because that boombot could act as an initiation as well, or like what would be the main reason for picking Raze as a duelist agent?
I feel like having Raze does give you a lot of benefit. Like every single utility she has works for the kill. So like that's one thing that's important to keep in mind. Like they are kind of gonna be like, making use of Raze's boom bots and paint shells as well as the showstopper to kind of like, get kills on that. And we have seen that happen before, Raze going in with one kill from each of the utilities, and that's a really good,
Right
sight
here.
to see. So I'm gonna keep an eye out for that. But
Right here.
that's what I feel. I really want to
Here.
see what they have in mind to put into use for Raze.
Well, let's see, because they are attacking, and raise with those utilities are quite damaging. Pistol round के बाद ही हमें समझ आ जाएगा कि how amazing raise agent is along with the abilities. Round is going to get begin a decent by which we are seeing most of the players going in for the classic pistol along with short armor, and here goes the first round. First round is already begin, and iGod is going to be the one who is holding on the same in area. A completely passive play from the side of attackers, but the first sound cue comes in as an outdone. Initially, Jed gets spotted up, but she chooses to backstop. The dash comes in quite well, and there goes the Phantom as well. Look at this Kaio
Enemy
Grenadier
kill.
doing this damage. 53
Right
HP
here.
को बचे Danesh, but he takes a guy down. यहाँ पे पहला kill निकाल चुके. That too with your favorite, I guess, Frenzy.
That's right. And I mean, we're already seeing the penetration having happened into the side. Danish has taken that kill onto Andrew, but then he gets traded by Hector, who we have seen does a lot of good frags in the game. But we're already in a 3v4 situation. The attackers are at the advantage and in the site. All of them literally faked A and they have moved into B, and they're gonna go in for the plant right now.
Spike planted.
And the thing to notice here is that Omen is holding on to mid. He did not reveal his position, but he's going on a flank from mid. I
Cover
thought he
going
would
out.
just go ahead and take some fire while the defenders are rotating, but he just went for a flank. It didn't work out though. There comes the
Wow.
kill. Yeah.
Our Miracle comes up with an amazing kill, takes the duelist down, and
One
taking
enemy
Ike out
remaining.
down is something amazing. But Hexer, what was that kill? He just, like spams that bullet, he's forcing out, and that was an amazing kill. But with that last kill, being taken from the start of Wings of Liberty, an amazing first round and a beautiful retake, which I'd rather say completely things wasn't in their favor. There was a post round scenario, guys were being taken out by the paint shell of our Miracle, but and there was even a mid flank coming in. Amazing work done from Xer, and I think like that 3 kill did mean a lot for his team to get that first round initial win
Placing
and also to
sentry.
secure the second one.
That's right. And I mean, this was unexpected. I did not think they would be able to catch on to the flank. I thought Omen was going to go in with a couple of kills there. And not only that, but they also managed to take one with a paint shell. So it did not feel like there was a chance for the defenders to go in and actually
Out of
retake it.
charges.
Plus, it was site B. I don't know how many times we have said this, that site B is so difficult to retake after the plant, and they just made it possible.
Well, really, it did got difficult when we know that Omen was totally coming into the backstab of that CT area. Hexer did take him down, which was quite an amazing thing. वरना वहाँ पे उनके जो क्लो ओमेन थे वहाँ बहुत ही ज़्यादा ट्रबल क्रिएट कर सकते थे. बाय की यहाँ पे अगर हम बात करें तो डेफिनेटली एक अच्छा क्रेड एडवांटेज है हमारी टीम डिफेंडर्स के पास. ऑलरेडी 4 players on Spectre and a single player on Stinger. Now I'll personally say this, that Stinger was one of my favorite guns because it could really take down a guy with a Vandal. Considering that it was the fire rate which Stinger had was quite amazing, and even that recoil control was pretty decent as an SMG. But after the meta, Stinger's something which we don't much see.
That's right. And I am interested to see that. Again, we are moving into a 1-0 scoreline, and it seems like we're on a pause. So, yeah, there's a pause right now, and I don't know what to do. Anyways. Anyways, we can probably just see everyone's skins, I guess.
Well, yeah,
They
let's
do.
enjoy, this view. Amazing map of Ascent. And, I would pretty much want to ask you this,
Oh, there was a
that we
skin.
saw that, there are two amazing sites. Site B, which has this explosive building, and there's this site A, which has this, castle or something, which is, quite explosive from the top, if you see. So, which one of the sites is favorite for you?
I like B. I like B.
B.
I like B. I like holding boathouse. Well, actually, you know what? In A, there's a really good rotation into mid directly. So I think A is good. I cannot pick. Don't put me in situations where everything is equally good.
Well, that's what it is. Because Ascent, I really love the A side, the way, it's so creative to see, like a flying, what we can say is an island where these players fight for their land. We see some of the agents also saying those things.
That's like, ooh, nice skin onto. Was that KO? Was that even a skin, or was it just his like normal knife? I have no clue. That was the ability. Let's normalize calling ability just because I said it wrong.
Well, we can't really expect the timer to go anytime, because already we have seen that the players are like,
Hopping around.
yeah, and like we have even seen our miracle, coming back into the server. So finally, our miracle is back. Anytime we can expect, the timeout to run out. But with that, here goes the timer goes off, and we can be starting our, second round of the very first map anytime. Let's see that, how are these players gonna be, trying to play in this second round, because Team Defenders definitely have a good SMG, but just classic pistols. We have seen some of those thrifty round being pulled off yesterday. I am quite excited to see if that, something like that happens.
That's right. And with that, I would like to invite all of our viewers to go ahead and post their votes on who they think is going to be the winner for today. And by the end of the match, we'll cross check it and see how many of you were able to vote for the right team. And if you feel like, go ahead, post in comments and let us know in the chat who you like, why you are supporting the team you're supporting. And then Andrew goes with a 4K with those shots. Oh my goodness. I missed out on that. That was so amazing.
Andrew coming up with an amazing, massive, I guess 3 kill, I can say, or maybe, yeah, it is 3K. Yeah,
Okay,
like, first guy, Dhanesh, who has been taken down by the first shock, that he does some damage with those SMGs, and those, double kill being taken from a shock dart. He was on for that ace in the very eco round of the team attackers, but still, a good and an amazing start for the side of team ELC. Let's see कि ये जो पहला बार राउंड आ रहा है हमारी टीम SL esports के द्वारा, important तो उनके लिए भी है, but after team ALC going on for just a bonus round, I think this is gonna be a 2-1 according to me.
It feels like that. It feels like that, but let's see how they are going to be able to capitalize on that lack of gun. I mean, what they're going to fill in for, compensating for that. We're already seeing I got take a kill with the sheriff. We've seen this happen before, so I'm not surprised. And we're already in a 4v4 situation. The spike carrier is still alive, and that's good. Oh
well, Dhanesh comes up with an amazing kill, spamming to the dark holes, but that's going to be XR getting back-to-back kill. 2v2 का scenario बन चुका है. Moses down to just 6 HP. This is really looking quite difficult. They need to secure this round, or else it's really going to hit quite bad towards the economy. Hector reloading, and that's going to be him getting spotted off, but no, he goes, like an amazing headshot being taken from the side of, Hector. 1v1 का सिनेरियो था. I got यहाँ पे मेन को डाउन करेंगे and that's gonna be back-to-back 3 rounds secure already for the start of Team Defenders. Now this is looking quite strong.
On my
Team
way.
ALC round of 16 also they were quite dominating, and so were Team SL Esports. But when these top class teams are gonna be competing against each other, you know,
On my
this
way.
is something which is so not expected. We really were expecting some equalizer to come in.
That's right. I gotta still switching on from sheriff to operator constantly. Let's see what he's gonna stick with. And our team, SL Esports, has already been moved into an eco round.
Well, round number 4 begin ho chuka, and as you said, this operator looks quite good. Look at that double initiator, ability being used. First, that was a recon dot, and then there was this suppressor, knife being used. Back to back kills, just coming a flawless round with it, but there comes the grenade here. T-Rex is just doing some damage, but Danish comes up huge with these two Stormblades kill. यहाँ पे ये 2 kill निकालना इसलिए important था क्योंकि ना सिर्फ उन्होंने वो इस side को clear कर दिया है, but they are now going to retrieve those Vandal and Phantoms which were being dropped from their opponent teams. 2v2 का scenario, the HP looks doesn't good for both the players from the side of Team SL Esports, but the hope does. DX comes up with an amazing kill. Wings of Liberty gets taken down by the double peak onto the mid courtyard. Now iGod is just having this operator. He wants to take that initial fight, but I see this is the first round from the side of Team Attackers.
That's right. It can very well go in their favor because it's a post-plant scenario, and in post-plant, I don't think operator gives you much of wiggle room because you have to literally fall back for every single reload. And this is site B. They are holding boat house. They're holding boat house well. So it doesn't seem like it's gonna be their round, and iGod is probably gonna leave out on the operator. So and I'm pretty sure if the operator gets down, it's gonna get picked up. It's definitely gonna get
Well, being an attacker playing with an operator is something which I really find quite difficult, but there comes a thrifty round. Wow, that was amazing, and that was punishable for Team Defenders as well. Making sure that they are showing that aggression towards that A main area. They lost almost 3 of their players, and last 2 players being alive. Wings of Liberty wasn't able to capitalize on that mid control, and that, Storm Blades alone, I think that was quite game changing. And these are the ultimates which you want to save up to those rounds where you are able to secure a round for yourself the moment post into your ultimate.
That's right. We are seeing a very level kill score coming in from both the teams, and still the scoreboard of
There they
wins
are.
is going like pretty much towards the side of ALC. So I really want to see SL Esports buckle
Wow.
up and kind of go in for some good kills now. I got came in with a really good connect with those Stormblades.
Well, he connects a single dagger and that too onto the heads of his, clone Jet herself. She is down to just 24 HP because 124 का जो damage उधर पड़ा गया, that head thing, that was quite amazing. But Marshall is something which I'm quite hearing right now. What do you think? Are you is this Marshall gonna be helpful for the side of Team Defenders? Because all it deals is 101 damage onto the body.
That's right, but I have seen Andrew play Marshall before, and he's actually good with it. So I'm gonna put my money on that. There goes
Well.
2 kills coming in from Hexer, and then he gets traded by DX. We are in a 3v2 situation. Defenders on a man
Right here.
advantage, and this is something the attackers would not want. Not right now when iGod is also on his stomp.
Well, देखते हैं यहाँ पर teleportal ultimate use करते हुए directly gets onto that
30 seconds left.
heaven area, but with only 30 seconds left, these things are gonna be quite difficult for the side of team attackers to make sure that the side execution is possible. जरूर यहाँ पे हमारे attacker defenders के side से iGod की HP बहुत कम है, but Andrew coming up with that spam,
Revealing
this
area.
is really looking quite good. Now they don't have any option for rotation, but also got to do is just rotate. But here comes the kill, and Andrew comes up with that Marshall kill, an amazing round from the side of Team Defenders, and that was happening so nail biting. Like I was just expecting the round to get very close and also take us to a post-plan scenario, but with that amazing hold towards the A side, they did anticipate it that शायद B side पे rotate करेंगे, but their instinct said it correct that they are still towards the same area. Marshall and Stormblades were quite amazingly used from both the players, and with that, there goes another round into the favor of Team Defenders. 3 राउंड की लीड उनको ऑलरेडी मिल चुकी है यहाँ से.
That's right. And we are, I mean, I am amazed by the patience Igor has. He's stuck in that corner without a single sound cue going to Sova, and Sova just walked in looking towards the left, unaware that Igor was lurking right behind him. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna make sure to check that corner every single time now on.
वेल लेट्स सी यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि दोनों ही सोवास के साथ से अंडरस्टूड ऑनलाइन एंड मूव्स कम्स अप विद द किल एंड आई गॉट इज गोना टेक अनदर किल एज वेल इक्वलाइजर कमिंग इन बट मूव्स लुक्स क्वाइट अनस्टॉपेबल दो बैक टू बैक किल निकाल चुके हैं एंड ये बहुत ही बेहतरीन शुरुआत उनके साइड से आई गॉट भी यहाँ पे दो किल निकाल के थिंग्स को इवन कर देंगे सो नाउ एज वी कैन सी दैट दीज लाइक प्ले इज लुकिंग क्वाइट अमेजिंग द ऑपरेटर प्ले फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ जेट इटसेल्फ it's looking quite amazing and yeah like initially these operator getting the first blood this really gives them a good advantage. इस साइड पर अपने लॉकडाउन का यूज किया टीम एसएल esports and they have all rotated towards the side of B right now. Little do they know कि कहीं ना कहीं they are up against team ALC, so these things are quite commonly anticipated from them. Andrew is just holding on this area, but there comes the spawn grenade.
30
It
seconds
gets
left.
instantly taken down with only 30 seconds left. They have to make a side execution, and not just a side execution, but also have to play in a post plan scenario. Do you think that could happen in 20 minutes, 20 seconds?
I do not think it's gonna be easy for the attackers, but nothing is impossible when there are teams of this, tier fighting against each other. I got taken out with that lurk coming in from
Spike
DX. He
down
has
B.
definitely made sure that he takes back what he lost in the last round, but
enemy
Wings of
remaining.
Liberty is gonna be trading him and then gets taken out by Vortex. So we are literally in a 1v2 situation, and that's a clutch because timer has run out.
Well, an amazing way to end the round. 4 round की lead मिल चुकी है team defenders को and so far this is looking quite amazing. 5-all का scoreline 5-1 का scoreline and उसी के साथ साथ starting के 6 round तो खत्म हो चुकी है. अभी आखिरी के 6 round बाकी हैं. And here's when I would really be saying this, that I think that team defenders are just on a huge advantage.
That's right. And I mean, I just want to say this out loud. Hexor is my favorite Phoenix. Hexor is my favorite Phoenix, and he's playing Omen, so I'm missing seeing him as a Phoenix right now. That's just
Well, definitely.
something I'm really,
Like I miss
yeah.
that run it back ultimate. And what's more better about Phoenix is just sayings like that triple baby quadro, and that one of my favorite line that that's gonna go in the highlights for sure. Like
Right,
Phoenix
yeah.
is just amazing agent. Like playing with him really like keeps you motivated and keeps you like boosted up. That come on, that you can do it no matter what your skill group is. Phoenix will make you do it.
That's right. And with Phoenix, I feel like Haxor was like, completely comfortable using his, utilities back to back in the most efficient ways. However, I'm not gonna say he's not good as Omen. It's just that he's my favorite Phoenix.
Well, let's
That's all.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is when I wanna ask you that what are like your favorite pair of duelists? Like whenever you choose to play duelist, what are gonna be your favorite pair? Like I would anytime choose for Jet and Phoenix, but let's hear it from you as well.
Um, I'm gonna sound ridiculous when I say this, but I prefer Phoenix and Reyna to be the duelist combo because
Whoa.
yeah, I know it sounds really dumb, but here's the reasoning. Phoenix has his run it back, and Reyna has her those eye thingies. I'm really sorry, I don't know this. So Reyna is able to go ahead take the fights by herself, while Phoenix can accompany Sova and
Yeah.
go ahead with him according to the intel. So the complete aggressive rush which has to go on a lower man count site can happen by Reyna alone, while Phoenix combined with Sova can do really good when it comes to the higher man count site. So I feel like that's a good combo to go with. But again, Jet is like chosen by every single person I know. So I mean, every single team I see has a Jet always. So I think I'm missing out on something from Jet that I'm not able to uh, put into words right now. That's why I'm not
Well,
choosing her,
you
I
are
guess.
missing on those
Yeah.
CS:GO players who do not, much care about their health, but
That's
rather
true.
care about their positioning and being alive. So, like, let's take call for a quick short break for now, because it seems as if our miracle is facing some technical issue. Definitely, our fellow admins will, get in touch with them, and we'll give you all the updates in the chat section. Meanwhile, let's take a quick short break, and we'll be right back.
See you on the other side. Welcome back to Valorant Game Jam Live Act 4. This is the first quarterfinals we're having, and I deeply apologize for the inconvenience that was caused, but we're back on track and in action. That's right, and we are gonna be seeing a lot of ultimates coming in. There's an ultimate benefit already going in the favor of the defenders, and they also have the scoreboard in their favor. So uh, that's something to keep in mind. I feel like we're gonna be going into a small, tiny financial crisis, considering. That's right, and I mean, it's good that all the creds on the weapons are coming down, because creds are definitely holding the teams back. It's like I don't know if it is the right analogy, but I feel like it's the way the economic system, even in our country, works, where the rich keeps getting richer and the poor keeps getting poorer. Because like in this, if you have a crack disadvantage, you're not gonna have the right weapons, you're not gonna be able to perform the best in the next round as well, and that's just gonna lead to more and more crack disadvantage on your side, isn't it?
Bye. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
That's right. And I mean, I have never seen a sheriff go ahead and take two kills in a single play.
Thanks.
Bot.
That's right. And with that, we are seeing that ALC has lost one man, which means it's a man advantage on the side of the attacking team finally after a really long time. And I do want to see them capitalize on that and actually make it possible.
I have the spike.
Down B. 30 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
That's right. And I mean, how does everyone line up for Andrew? He goes ahead and takes doubles every time. That's right. And with that, we are already into the next round, and this is gonna be crazy because Kaio's ultimate is online, and so is Razor's. I am literally expecting the same thing to happen. I'm hoping for the same thing to happen. DX goes down with a really cool kill onto Weezy with that sheriff one more time. He's walking the sheriff, honestly.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
That's right. And with that, I do want to let you know that I'm getting input from the viewers that your mic is not audible. Yeah, so let's fix that. And in the meanwhile, I'll take care of you viewers. It's okay. You're in good hands. I'm
Well,
kidding. I am clumsy. There comes the first kill. And okay, I am seeing Miracle going on VZ while he is still using his abilities and trying to get out of it. With that, there comes a resurrection. No, it was not a resurrection. I have no clue what that ability is. Do help me out with that one. There comes a Hunter's Fury going in from the side of DX. It does manage to get a kill, and there's a man advantage coming in from the attacking side in the post-plan scenario. I don't think this is gonna be an easy retake. Everybody is on full health, but got his operator. He knows Jet is on the right side with that smoke coming in from there, and now on the left. I got his very precise with knowing the
One enemy
locations
remaining.
according to the smoke throws, so that's gonna help him a lot. But then he gets taken out by DX. There come really smooth kills from DX, closing the round and making it one for the attacking side with an 8-2 scoreline. Finally, the attackers are bucking up. I think the internet issue which was being faced by our Miracle is kind of like bringing it back in position. And
well,
Alarm bot out.
yeah, like I really think that we should be taking a quick short break so that we can really see that what sort of the pauses which is being taken currently from the side of team ALC as well. Definitely team ALC के पास अभी भी 2 round बाकी है, and that 2 rounds could mean a lot for them to play in the second half. We know कि second half में team ALC have to attack first. जो defending advantage फिलहाल team ALC ले रही है, that's already quite amazing. But really, let's talk about the Kaio's ultimate. Kaio's ultimate is just gonna be the one which is suppressing, the opponent's ability, but also that, if you take him down at that very own spot, you can't revive him. And if you want to take that guy down who is just, knocked off, he has an HP of 800 health. Now 800 health ka damage agar aap Kaio ko doge after he gets knocked down, then only you can confirm his kill, or else he is just good to go for a revival.
That's right, and we are gonna be seeing next round start already with a lot of colors flashing onto the screen. Is it holy already? I got goes in with that cruel kill onto the Nash with his Stormblades, and his Stormblades are still online. So let's keep that in mind. That guy is accurate with those. We've already seen quite some kills coming from his side with that. So let's just keep an eye out for that one. There's a drone that's been taken down, and Haxer is holding onto midsection so efficiently right now. The defenders seem like they're gonna be having this round for themselves. They already have a 2-man advantage coming in their favor. And our Miracle is sneakily wanting to push into mid, but then he gets taken out by
One enemy
BB
remaining.
in
Spike down B.
Yeah.
Like, I really, would want to appreciate team attackers. They played quite patiently. They are anticipating their opponents to just get quite aggressive. But यहाँ एक उम्मीद बन सकती थी team attackers के,
Last
it
round
was a
before the
1v2 clutch scenario, but eventually the clone Omen being taken down, that's when the 9th round is already up for the start of team defenders, and that is going to be the last round of the first half. Because of these, eco rounds, we did saw only 5 times. This is the 5th round in which team attackers are going to be going in for a full buy. Out of these, all the 11th round they have played, सिर्फ 2 round अभी तक secure कर पाए वो अपने लिए.
That's right. I have gotten feedback from Pratyasha Berua saying
out of my
your
way.
voice is now audible. I mean, I'm hoping that's what he means, because it says okay now. So yeah.
You should run.
Well, thanks for letting me know, man. Well, with that, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you are enjoying these Valorant matches. Definitely, it's going to be the quarterfinals. So I'm really hyped up. The first blood comes in from the side of Wings of Liberty. Back-to-back kill coming in from the side of attackers, and there goes the lockdown ultimate as well. Moose is already going to be taking one of the guy down, and team defenders are not having much of the man advantage. They are all waiting patiently. It seems as if they are just AFK'd, but no, they are just waiting for that one right movement. Just तीन अलग-अलग जगह से pressure create करा जाएगा. Hazard 8 kill निकाल के इधर strive करते हैं. Back-to-back 2 kill for him, and this player needs to be nerfed. He goes on for a teleportal, and that's going to be the B back area intel being given, with the last player being teleported towards the side of mid area. 30 HP उनके पास एक फैंटम है, and उनके अगेंस्ट 3 प्लेयर्स है. एक हेडशॉट तो कनेक्ट कर दिए, बट वीजी जो है ऑलरेडी पूरे इसको स्टिक करके अपने लिए वो डबल डिजिट राउंड सिक्योर कर दिए.
That's right. LFT Moose actually managed to kill everyone off even after losing. Actually, he won the round. So yeah. That was. That was a good end to the round. That was quite a good clutch, and the attackers, the defenders did win. So that goes. We are in a role swap already. I am so sorry about the whole confusion. My brain is not functioning right today.
Well,
Something is
like
wrong.
actually, it's quarterfinals. It's just the game and not just your brain. 10-2 ka scoreline. Like, in the very start of the match, I know I said that Team SL Esports, we do say that they could have come back stronger in another tournament, and they did. So far, they were quite dominating, but, like Team ALC, just the team with the experience and with a team stack, which is something, which many teams have struggled to face off with. That was quite unfortunate. पहला kill निकाल चुके, back-to-back 2 kill, and ये second half जो उम्मीद थी हमें, वो already the gun से आता हुआ आ रहा है. 54 HP पे बचे, and that was a massive shock, that damage, but that does not matter for iGod. iGod is still going to take that kill. Back-to-back kill comes in from Hazard and iGod, and that leads them to a 2v1 scenario. This was the round supposed to go on for the start of team defenders, but with that Hazard kill, what are they even doing right now?
That was a really clever move from Haxor. That was a really good use of the, ability to actually teleport right under hell into a position which was unsuspected by LFT Moose, and that was a really good kill that landed in there. We're already in a 11-2 scoreline, and I am so impressed by this guy. He is doing ultimately fantastic, and that was just way too clever for me. And did you notice, like, our Miracle actually landed a kill with the boom bot?
Yeah, he did. That's what, like, opening 2 kills हमारी team defenders से आ गई थी. That's when, you know, I was really anticipating that team defenders जब अपने defense advantage का एक अच्छा aggression रखेंगे. Look at that Parnova being taken down. That run and gun from Igor. That's already the opening. That's already the pre-start executed as well. यहाँ Kaio के flashes जरूर as an initiator, double initiator. Let me remind you again for the side of team ALC. 2v4 का scenario already बन चुका है. Vortex के advance साथ है and the match point is online. क्या मुझ से इधर वो मैच पॉइंट को रोक पाएंगे? जी नहीं, क्योंकि आई गॉट इधर यू नो ऑलरेडी निकाल चुके हैं दैट 4 kill.
That's right, and we are already seeing um, the attacking side go into the match point. Ew.
Damn.
Just 2 rounds. Is this gonna be shorter than yesterday's match? Are we moving into short matches ka category while moving up in the tournament? Because honestly, when you go towards the finals, as you keep moving up the tiers, it feels like you're gonna have more competitive matches. But this is just going mind-blowingly one-sided right now. And stop it are still online. Oh my god, I got this bad. He is so cruel when he comes in with his storm blades. Let's see what he's got in stock for us. However, Armor has landed the first kill, and the first blood is out on the side of attack.
Well, there comes Recon Dart DX के लिए यहाँ पे मुश्किल होने वाली है, but वो अंडर हेवन एरिया में जाके जरूर अपने आप को एक सेफ पोजीशन पे रख देंगे. The Parano Malo squad good. The judges is all around. The first kill also comes in. Hexer has been quite a game changer. And that's the collateral kill. Look at that kill being taken from that side of the wall bank of heaven area. Back kill stated up. Danish comes up with an amazing kill. 1v3 का scenario बन चुका है. It's going to be the Sova left alive. Andrew जो हमारे हैं 150 HP उनके पास एक Recon Dart भी है. Not having that drone and shock dart does leaves them in a very unfortunate scenario where that clutch capabilities is really going to be quite in low percentage. इधर धीरे से वो turret को बस देख रही. He knows that turret is not going to be spotting him. That's amazing. But as he gets under that turret, maybe it would. But no, that angle, that Andrew stuff is just amazing, and that's what I was talking about. यहाँ पे that turret is going to bravely spot him off. Kaio is taking it, but Danish is just going to be anticipating him to come from there. The third round getting secured for the side of team defenders. क्या ये एक comeback की शुरुआत होने वाली है? Because match point तो इधर आ चुका है. एक round चाहिए and 9 round की lead है अभी भी हमारी team ALC के पास. They could do anything in terms of experiment from now onwards.
That's right, and all I have to see now. I mean, I'm really sorry, but I'm not hoping for a comeback coming in from the side of SL eSports anymore, like with 10 rounds coming in a line. But I do feel that I am literally just waiting to see if this is gonna be our shortest match of the tournament, for which they just have to win in this one.
Wow, Haxel, wow, you are just amazing us. 2 kills with a Bucky, like judges also like एक बार के लिए समझ आता है, but Bucky के साथ 2 opening kill and he gets teleported. Unfortunate, यहाँ पे उनको डिफेंड कर दिया गया. An amazing flashback, and that's going to be Vortex coming up with that kill. Back-to-back kill yet again, and Andrew left again in a 1v3 scenario. एक player डाउन करेंगे HM के बाद के दूसरे player को डाउन करते हैं. उससे पहले Vortex उनको डाउन करेंगे, and ये force by हमारी team defenders उस चीज का पूरा एक अपना advantage ले दिए, because they know that comeback is somewhere down the line still possible, if not impossible.
That's right, and we are now sure that this is not the shortest one. So that's out. Now I don't have much to look forward to. However, I do want to see how many rounds SLKL can secure before we see ALC going for one more. And honestly, a little piece inside of me is hoping for a comeback now, because it's not undoable. They have gotten 2 rounds in a row. They can go ahead and actually try for 8 more. It's just, it's simple strategy, okay? You just have to kill people and not die. It's that simple.
Well, I hope it would be that simple. That we won't be talking here, but that amazing first blood coming in from the start of Moose, and that's going to be that TP getting denied. Shredded footsteps का यहाँ पे use कर रहे थे. The pain shell lands quite amazing. Our Miracle is finally into the play. Wings of Liberty को take on करके again. Look at that, damage being done with that, ball bang. Amazing use of pain shell, and he is just looking as a hunter right now. Our Miracle 3 kill निकाल चुके हैं, and wow, that was a phenomenal race gameplay from him.
That's right, and Andrew is again left alone, and he has just a classic.
Sheriff.
Sorry, sheriff. My bad. My bad. He has just a sheriff, and it does not seem like he's even willing to take a fight anymore. He's just crouching and uncrouching constantly.
वेल लेट्स सी यहाँ पे आर मिराकल अपने लिए वो 4 किल की तलाश में उनके पास वो स्टॉर्म यू नो द आई गेस इट इज द
Showstopper.
शो स्टॉपर या we
Yeah.
both are just missing out of words out of seeing this amazing domination being
30
presented
seconds
from
left.
team ALC but let's see 30 seconds बाकी है स्पाइक तो उनके पास है but जिस वन पोजीशन पे है वो that's part unfortunate turret again being that unfortunate scenario and look at this amazing recon dart he spots that recon dart instantly so that the first wave of that recon dart comes in and he spots on Miracle but Miracle he has a phantom he is quite confident with his raise agent and that's going to be the 5th round for him as well these guys definitely are keeping the hopes alive for that comeback to come and make this quarterfinal something more exciting as well than just a 13-10 scoreline.
That's right. Pratyush is saying Wings of Liberty. No, we need Bata. That's right. Bata supremacy for the win. Wings of Bata. Let's go.
Wow.
I'm hoping that Wings of Liberty watches the stream and then realizes that he needs a name change now.
Well, round of 18 is because round number 18 the suppressor comes in and there goes the first no first kill. Sorry, no first kill, no damage being done because that showstopper did not land as per he was expecting. Top kills either stacked up है I got get that first kill. Unfortunately इधर आर मिराकल को टेक डाउन कर दिया गया मूस उस चीज का बहुत बेहतरीन एक ट्रेड लेंगे Vortex takes down another kill as well and are you agreed is this a defense factor is it the something different which is just
Enemy
letting
remaining.
team attack defenders
Spike
to
down, mid.
make sure that that comeback is looking so doable that it is just amazing to see them perform like this better than they did in the first half.
That's right. It feels like they just came in waiting to, pump up all of their energy once they go into the match point. It feels like this is their fight or flight position, and they are choosing to fly as well as fight. Fly high while fighting. Oh my god. I am so bad
Well,
at this.
like operator is already up we can see from the side of team defenders and operator plays are really quite amazing to see when we see these jets and especially the map of Asin while defenders side have a good advantage it seems as if Haxer wants to make this an A side play but doesn't know that Vapek operator shots get missed and Hexor is not having a classic pistol rather he's keeping that judge with himself.
That's right. It feels like
Wow,
it feels
look
like
at the
SL
smoke.
just whipped off some Born Vita. Let's go. Let's go ahead and see what they have in stock because they have already made their way all the way from 12-2 to 12-6, and now I am not gonna write the comeback off anymore. They can actually make it happen, and I want them to.
Well, see these players just like walking around towards this side of A main wine still A main area but they just keeps themselves walking the flash comes in amazing that's going to be a player being dinged 126 HP का damage यहाँ पे बहुत ही ज़्यादा amazing दिया गया है Moose को ज़्यादा the recon that comes up and that's going to be Moose making sure that he is gone into a very safe place so that he does not get revealed अभी तक एक kill तो निकाल चुकी है team defenders 4v5 का scenario flash could come in anytime but that Hexor judges are just gonna be even up in the things DX comes up huge with that 3 kill but Hexor was with DX के fight में कौन होने वाला ही है yes it's gonna be DX he's up for that ace and यहाँ इधर ace निकाल तो उससे पहले close to one को take down कर देंगे यहाँ पे बहुत ही बेहतरीन satchel का use but no our Miracle taking his raise ability to some next level secures the 7th round the the doors are knocking for the overtime it seems.
That's right. The lead has come all the way from 10 to 5. They have shortened the lead by literally a half. So we are probably gonna be seeing like the most epic comeback ever in the history of Valorant Game Jam Live.
Well,
I don't think we have
I
seen
think
a
so.
12-2 comeback.
Yeah, like 10-2 and no it's not only 10-2 I think it's 12-2 because the pistol round was also being won from the side of team ALC while attacking definitely a bonus round पे जाके उनके opponent को तीसरा round का win तो दे दिया था but back to back force buy came in yet I didn't saw any eco round coming in from the side of team attackers so as I told कहीं ना कहीं they are much interested to go for these experiments they know for a fact कि round lead एक बेहतरीन है उनके पास so they could use some of the strat The lockdown gets initiated. B side looks quite open in the mini map, so this is looking a good strat. I got walking his way through the B main, and our Miracle on the other hand will be expecting him as well. Shots comes in, and there goes a good damage as well. The paint chill is gonna land amazingly, and that's gonna be an headshot kill. Our Miracle gets the opening kill yet again.
That's right, and with that, we are in a man advantage going in for the side of defense, which gets taken down immediately. And we are seeing a resurrection happen for BB,
Wow,
and that did not
was
work
good.
out. Yeah, the moment he was born back, he was taken out by Raze. Oh my goodness, our Miracle is actually good, putting up a good play right now for us.
30
Well,
seconds
10,
left.
12, 7 का स्कोर आना चुका है Andrew,
Revealing area.
that lug is gonna be game changing. Let me remind you, ये जो map control लिया उन्होंने garden के side से, that's not just gonna give him a good kill but also gonna help him, get an initial post plan scenario. Now these, shock dart lineup was quite good, but still the post plan scenario is already being denied. यहाँ पे Wings of Liberty अगर एक kill निकालते तो शायद वो doable हो जाता, but we know who is alive. It's Andrew himself along with Hexer.
Right
The
here.
recon that could have been quite a problematic scenario for Andrew. अगर उनकी reveal हो जाता position तो जरूर 3 players का pressure एक साथ उन पे आता. This is something very nail biting.
remaining.
Back to back 2 kill, and wow, phenomenal gameplay and
Attackers
phenomenal
win.
end of 13-7.
The game is
What
not
an
our
amazingly,
game now.
what an amazing gameplay being presented from both of these teams. And with that, the map of Ascent comes to an end. हमारा quarter finals का जो पहला मैच था टीम एल अपने खाते में लेते हुए.
That's right. And we are seeing that Hexor has been the top fragger for the night with 25 kills. Like, people are doing amazing. I am seeing people go in with such a good number of kills on this match. Oh my goodness.
But not
This is
Omen.
impressive.
Like we have seen people, but being an Omen, I think Hexer 3K,
That's
4K,
right.
like Hexer things, ALC her team and they were up against SL Esports. SL Esports की यहाँ पे तारीफ करनी होगी कि yes, they did they gave a very good competition to the opponent team, and I really, I'm just amazed by the very first map itself. Let me remind all the viewers कि हमारा जो upcoming match है, that is going to be between Team Weird Esports versus Team Living Flames. As long as I remember, Aahna, Weird Esports were definitely the finalists for last time.
I am not completely sure anymore because I had my eyes on D2D. I saw nothing
Yeah.
else. I lost
Well,
sight.
definitely, and that was an amazing thing as well. But through those players, who just missed out the action of this map, and you want to see it again, the production team did got a match highlight ready for you. So we will be taking a beat at back screen, but meanwhile, you guys can really see what happened in the map. And meanwhile, we will be taking a very short break. We will be right back into the map number 2, which is happening at the map of Bind, which is between Team Weird Esports versus Team Living Flames.
That's right. A big congratulations to our winners who are going to be our semi-finalists now. So, congratulations Team ALC and well done SL Esports.
Yeah.
Also, you guys have won on the polls, so congratulations to you as well. See you on the other side.
All right, so I forgot one little thing. I'll do that very quickly, guys. But welcome back. I made a silly mistake. I'll leave it to the chat to guess what is wrong with the screen right now. If you guys can guess correctly, I'll shout out your name, whoever does it correctly. So I'll do that. But till then, welcome back, guys. We went into a lot of technical issues in the first half. I have to apologize on behalf of everybody here at PixelScope. We want to apologize for that. Hope that does not happen in the second game. But we got our victors. It was ALC, and not by a large margin. It was at first, in the first half, obviously it was looking like it was going to be a super big margin, but it didn't. It was, I think, 13-7, right, if I'm right?
Yes.
All right, so it was indeed a 13-7, and from that we have ALC moving forward, and now we have Weird going up against Living Flames. Now Weird has a nasty reputation, and finally we're walking into Bind. So tell me your expectations for this game.
Well, I do like Bind a lot, like a lot of rotations and all that possibility. We did see a really good match coming in yesterday on the same map.
Yep.
So I am hoping to see something just as dynamic. And we know both of these teams are amazing ones, obviously, because like they've made it to our top 8 out of more than 100 teams. So it's like there's not much to say, but a lot to expect though. I'm hoping to see some Sky coming into play. I'm hoping to see Jet, obviously, and Raze,
Yep.
because this map is really good for them. I do want to see a Sage as well, because what happened last night, I'm hoping to see some more like that. I have never thought of like Sage as an agent who solo guards, a site. So I want to see that happen again, and from teams that we have known and have been tested by time to last through these situations. So do want to see that happen soon.
All right, sorry about that.
That's
So
all good.
I agree. I also agree. I want to see some Cypher. I think we didn't see a Cypher last game, right?
Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, so obviously in Bind, Cypher is one of my favorite agents. Love to see some Cypher games here and there, and hoping to see Cypher in this one at least, because this is the quarterfinals, dude. Like literally
Right.
one more day and we are literally on the semis this quick. It's gonna be fast. Okay, so we're starting to see a lot of KO
Yeah.
players in the game, and I'm actually liking it because KO is what should I say? Especially that knife ability that suppresses enemies. It literally gives away how many enemies you suppressed, and their identities as well. So you literally find out the exact positions of your enemies. So it's very good. Plus, when he pops up that ultimate, we've seen him getting resurrected multiple times in the previous game. So that was also intense. I think he brings new, very unique aspect in the game compared to other ops.
True. And I mean, this is weird, but I am gonna point it out still. All of our attacking side looks like they're sticking to a blue theme. Everyone has chosen agents that are close to the blue shades, and on the
Choose
left,
your
like on the
agent.
defense, we're seeing everyone choosing agents that are close to orange. So
Yeah.
that's just something. I don't know why I pointed it out, but I did. So gotta deal with it.
Okay, so we're gonna see Sasme go with the usual Phoenix, and God has decided to go with the Sofa Crucial, sticking to Breach. We're gonna see Raze. Kingpin has gone with the Sage, and we're gonna see Sage Cypher standoff. That's gonna be interesting. On the other hand, for attack, for Living Flames, we have Venom going with Reyna and Fatigue going with Yoru. Yoru, I'm kind of a bit of, I'm a little fan.
Yep.
What should I say? On the fence with that dude, because
Yeah.
Yoru's abilities are kind of 50-50 for me, because I don't think that decoy footstep works. I mean, it's very situational.
Yep.
I don't think it all works out every time, but sometimes it does beautifully, and it's actually super fun to fool your opponents, right? But then again, I would say that the flashes that he has, I mean, there are agents with way better flashes. Come on, Phoenix, Sky,
Sky.
their
yeah.
flashes are way better.
True, but however, I feel like Yoru's footsteps, even though they are situational, could be really useful on a map like Bind because there's a lot of rotations which are really quick to do to the teleport. So I feel like putting up a fake footstep in a site and then just moving into another one could actually work out for you. So
Might.
this, if it is situational, then I guess this is the one map that provides a lot of opportunity to go ahead and use that.
Hey,
So
Yeah.
let's see if that works out for them.
Yep. Also, I think the teleportation is, if placed correctly, super effective. I have to agree. I've been, I've seen people do last minute like teleportation, teleports, and escaping in the right moments to pull off some insane 900 IQ gameplay, and it's super flashy to look at, man, and it's always fun to look at. It's good. How the hell did Cypher get all the way back? That's a long rotate coming in from behind, and there's nobody checking, so
Spike
that's kind of
down
bad.
A.
And there's Sova behind him as well. Okay, so they are going head first. TD, I think, yeah, Weird Esports going head first on the side, but there's two people behind them that they're not checking in, but the presence has been detected. So I take my words back. They are watching their back.
Last player
That's right, and
standing.
I mean, you cannot expect Weird to not do that because, like, it's weird. Come on. I mean, we can think that in the first few rounds they might just want to, like, chill out and warm up a little, but I do think that they have done this so many times that now it's literally a muscle memory for them. They cannot not do this, like keep their eyes open and watch each other's backs and like make sure that they always have someone waiting for a refrag if one of them gets taken out. I am seeing a lot of Virgil supremacy going on in the chat, and honestly, I did not realize when he turned on the cam. I wanted to give out, like, a really good statement. I had it in mind, and I wanted you guys to act surprised, but ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, हो गया.
Yes. Okay, it's done. But anyway, this time around, I'm hoping Living Flames has a better idea. I mean, the first plan it did work out, but that backstab that came in from Weird, from all the way back from side B, actually worked out in the end, and they bagged bodies very quickly. It didn't quite work out for them, and Weird wins the first round. So I'm hoping this time around, Living can, execute whatever plans they have in mind, and I'm pretty sure it might just work out because they did manage to take, side control very effectively. They did take out Race, they did take out Brimstone, or was it Phoenix? I'm not very sure, but they did it.
It was
Okay, so
Brimstone, and yeah, we're already
Spike
seeing
down B.
left, right, yes,
One
coming in from
enemy
the side of
remaining.
Weird. We're already on a 4-man advantage on the side of Weird, which means Euro is gonna be doing this whole thing by himself without the spike in hand. So that's gonna be tricky to hold on to, and there he goes, taken out. Flawless round for Weird Esports, and that's a 2-0 scoreline. I feel like one thing that we actually get to see a lot when it comes to these top tier teams when the games are going on is that there's a lot of adaptability that comes into play. They're constantly whiffing off each other's moves and orchestrating their own plans accordingly. And along with that, I also saw both of the teams have their coaches online. So I strongly feel that while Living Flames is actually trying to create a strat to pull Weird into the dark, Weird is already contemplating
down
that
A.
strat and working on a counter for that one. So that's just something I think happens a lot when we come to this higher lobby.
Yeah. So I don't know if Noxtree was planning on to save, but look at that. He-Man just got doubles, took out Yoru and Sage, plus they lost the Omen as well. So that's 3 bodies bagged from Weird Esports, and just one trade happened. That's Phoenix. He's gone, but then they have 4 to hold on the side, and 3 of them are sitting on side A as of right now. That pits them against. It's a 2v3 situation on side A. With Cypher coming back, that makes it a total of 2v4. Let's see if these guys can actually pull it off. I mean, Reyna's built for that, right?
Player
She
standing.
manages to hit probably, Reyna probably hit Crucial just a bit, but didn't manage to take much away from him. And that's it, another round for Weird Esports.
These rounds are coming in so quick. I really want all of you viewers to go ahead and put your votes into the poll and let us know who you think should win this match, and also go ahead, put it in the chat why you're supporting the team you're supporting.
Yeah. I might, from my own perspective, I'm gonna root for Weird Esports because these guys. The last time I think I was
not on their boat, and they ended up winning.
That's right.
And we actually very smoothly. So this time I'm with them, 100%.
Makes Yep, makes sense a lot. And I am gonna go off and actually, root for Living Flames because they're going all blue. And I am a fan of the color blue to a point that laptop sellers in my city tell me buy this one, it has a blue variant.
Yep.
Nothing else, just it has a blue variant. And I'm like, I'm sold. Bring it in.
Yep. And even with no buys on them and no shields either, Reyna has somehow, Reyna and Yoru managed to get, both Cypher and Omen off the game, and that's actually, what should I say, man, very, very impressive. And the man advantage has been brought down, and somehow Living Flames still at a disadvantage, but the plant has been put down. All Yoru and Sage have to do is hold on, run the clock, and deny the defuse. That's all they have to do. Will they be able to pull it off though? That's the big question, because they desperately need a round right now. It's building that Molotov's gonna deny any resistance coming in from Sage, and
One enemy remaining.
it's not gonna work out. And defenders once again managed to get it with Crucial and He-Man working together, taking out both Yoru and Sage, and that's it. Another round for Weird Esports. Weird Esports, even though they lost, what should I say? Didn't have much control of the site, yeah, and they still managed to get it back so effortlessly. Like, there was 3 of them, none of them overstepped. They all held their positions, and Phoenix went for the defuse while he got the cover that was required, and it was provided by the other teammates. That's what I like to see.
That's right. And I am gonna point it out that Heeman has been really selfless
Revealing
in
areas.
holding that position where he was actually, shooting constantly towards both the sides on a 90-degree angle, and actually made it possible to, hold both of them off through the whole diffuse. Because if it was someone else with a lot less experience, they would have literally just walked in and gone like all kill hungry, like we gamers generally do. So
Yep.
that was something really selfless that happened on the side of Heeman, and there he goes taking the first blood onto KO.
Yep, and I don't think, I mean, He-Man was checking that angle, but I think he just turned around in the last moment, and that's usually what happens. But look at that, Yoru manages to take the trade, takes out Sasmi, he's gone. And that means the manpower has been equalized. It's a 4v4, there's no backstab coming in. Raze, He-Man, and that's Brimstone, Crucial, yep. He-Man and Crucials deciding to hold side A, while Cypher and Sova have to sit on the side B. Sage gets tagged by the cam, but I think, yep, Yoru has the walk, and that's just a very poor decision coming in from Yoru. Even though when he had the drift walk, he decided to, I think, the idea was probably to just appear right in front of him and go for the gun and get the kill, probably bamboozle him, but didn't work. The thing is, when you appear, get out of the drift walk, there is a considerable delay before you can actually pull out your gun. The animation takes quite a bit, and that's obviously longer than the reaction time of your enemy, obviously. So you don't want to do this again, because I'm pretty sure Living Flames had that round for themselves, yet they messed it up.
That's right, and they do want to work on holding their flow, because they do start up really high, but then they kind of drop really bad towards the end of the round, and that's when they lose, because you're seeing they are executing very smoothly in the first half of the round always, and then towards the second half they just drop down real bad. So I want them to kind of adapt to the situation and manage their flows, because that's going to help them a lot. And he is kind of coming from behind the wall. He has broken it. I was expecting him not to, but then, oh my goodness, what was Yoru even doing? He knew the wall is broken. He knew someone was gonna peek in. That reaction time was way too low. You don't want to carry that against a team like Weird. It's a 6-0 scoreline already, and all the rounds have been short.
Yep, and it's 6-0. That's not the kind of score you would like to have in a quarterfinal game when you're going up against the enemy in a best of 1. There's no more rounds left. This is it. You lose this, you're done, right? And look, if we look at the scoreboard right now, God is sitting at 9, He-Man right behind him at 8, Crucial with 5, while on the other hand, the highest kills coming in from Living Flames, that's coming in from Yoru, which were impressive kills. You know, you got to remember that all the kills were mostly done with the sheriff. I think 2 of them obviously done with the sheriff. I remember it aptly. And however, the numbers are not impressive, and they have to pick it up because look at the creds. They've decided to go for a full buy. Kingpin is at a 0 creds, which means that if they lose this round, the economy damage is going to be absolutely substantial, and it'll be very difficult to come back from this, at least for the next rounds. And I'm pretty sure if they win one more, you know, a few more, obviously they are gonna walk into the second half with a substantial mark, like that, you know, like what happens if you walk in with 12 in the next one? How do you make a comeback from that?
Well, we did see a lot of strong comeback kind of situation coming in the last match, but I am literally not wanting to go into that phase with this match because a 12-0 won't be a good start for the next half. However, it does mean that in the next half, the attacking team will be defending, and they will have all the you know, advantages that the defending team has right now. But that's just an assumption because you can always expect Weird Esports to do good on both the sides. So Living Flames needs to pick it up, kind of like, you know, make their flow a little more steady, like a sine wave, and that's gonna help them surf this.
हिंदी में बोलो सर, कुछ भी मत बोलो इंग्लिश में प्लीज ब्रो. My Hindi sucks. बहुत खराब है. Or I lisp more in Hindi actually than I do in English. I'll try and mix it up for you, Ballu. And welcome to stream, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying. Make sure you subscribe. Helps us out. Best way to support the channel. Look at that.
I will try to do a little bit of Hindi as well, but it's not intuitive to me when it comes to something like casting. Yeah.
Same. What is that? Why would you not look at Cypher? Check him. There it is. And too late. KO gets him, but that's too late. Already done. 2 people already lost. Plus, you know, too many members lost for what? And that's it. God gets KO as well, and that's it. What I'm realizing here is for a lot of the game, I've seen Yoru be the last one surviving, and he has been, you know, forced to pull out a lot of weight. And Sasmi sees him, pre-fires, doesn't quite get him, gives away his position. Let's see if Yoru can capitalize. He knows Phoenix is behind him. Phoenix currently trying to reposition himself, trying to get into a better position. What do you think? Do you think Yoru will be able to pull this off? I mean, he knows.
I am not gonna lie. I feel like Yoru has a bad reflex.
Yep.
His reflex timing is a little too slow for being like, you know, in situations like these against someone like Sasmi. We know Sasmi is really good when it comes to, you know, going in with a duelist. So that's just something I have noted. Like from the side of Living Flames, we are seeing a lot of you know, reaction delay coming in. I don't know whether it's because of their technical advances, or is it because of just some brain lag that happens, like it happens to me all the time. So
yep.
Yeah,
Living
just wanna
Flames,
see that.
you know, from Omen, we yet to see him make an impact in the game, but right now Weird Esports is clearly dominating the game. I'm pretty sure Reina and Yoru trying their best with Kingpin, not Kingpin, Kingpin following right behind, trying their best, but a lot of pre-fires happening. There's a Molotov denying entry as well, cutting out a lot of time for Living Flames.
that's right. And right now we are seeing Crucial going in with his abilities. That's gonna be something worth watching. KO gets taken out as the first blood from the hands of Storm, and Storm has made it a point to prove to KO that you cannot just go ahead, kill him, and not get like retaken in the next round itself. And I have to say, Storm needs to be a little bit more, you know, aware of when he is going in to go ahead and launch his utilities, because he is getting taken out every time when he's actually, you know, putting up a tripwire or putting up a camera, because he is like most vulnerable in those situations without a weapon in hand, and that's when he is getting taken out. And as we know, the attackers right now are running low on their you know, reflexes, so having that advantage of, you know, reflex timing can help you if you're not in a vulnerable situation like that where you literally have to switch to get your weapon out.
You saw that, right? He-Man denying, single-handedly denying 2 people left and right. He get Reina got
Player
doesn't
standing.
matter because they traded off. He got two. He got Yoru. He got Omen. Doesn't matter, and that was nicely done. Weird esports. What should I say? Showing absolute perfect gameplay here. No matter what, I've seen Living Flames do a lot of rotates here and now. First, they decided to go A. They lost. Was it KO to Cypher?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they decided to once again commit to A again, and then
Yeah.
they couldn't pull it off because they're just
Here.
getting sliced up by Weird Esports, which is I'm pretty sure they need to cook up some sort of strategy against that, because if they don't, and they have taken almost half a minute to even consider or fully commit into one side, which might be the error of their ways, because it's right now causing a lot of errors. And that's so smart, sending in the the decoy Phoenix instead of sending his own body ahead, and they managed to take away two. There's the third,
Spike down.
and
B.
that's it. Once again, Yoru and Sage stuck in a hard and fast position, forced to withdraw from all of the
Player
gunfights.
standing.
And look at that, Sage gets stuck again. Yoru doing a last-ditch effort to take away the spike.
That's it, and we are aware that he has already seen the positions of a lot of people. He denied the flawless, but he still got taken out by Crucial, and that's gonna be the 9th round in a row coming in for the side of Weird Esports. And to be noted, in all of these 9 rounds, even though the attackers were easily able to make their way into the site, the plant has only happened once.
Yep.
Just once, yeah.
Just once in the 4th round, and even that round was won by Weird Esports. So you gotta
Exactly.
I mean, as much as I have to also acknowledge that Living Flames is one of the better teams in the entire roster. From 100 plus, we've had it here. Top 16 going into the quarterfinals, and look at that, Weird Sasmi with doubles
down,
again. They're just not afraid to take fights, and look at that again. Sasmi taking the third. That's the third kill. Once again, Yoru forced into a corner. I don't understand why Living Flames is deciding to just walk in. Probably be more aggressive with their gunfights, or probably they're not as confident as they should be.
One enemy remaining.
And there
That
it
may
is.
be one-
Sasmi 1 kill away from his ace.
Exactly, that may be one of the things, like them not being confident enough, but I am seeing a lot of crosshair placement going wrong for this team right now. Like the one point when Yoru was crossing into a 90, he had his crosshair all the way towards the left corner, while he should have been checking his right, and there goes Sesame with an ace. I'm so sorry for having missed that out. But yeah, I do want to mention that Living Flames, I'm seeing a lot of players from Living Flames just going wrong with their crosshair placements, and that does result in a longer time to go ahead and shoot in your reflexes. Even if you're seeing a person at the right time, the time you take from moving your crosshair from one place to the other does give the other person an opportunity onto you, and that's a 10-0 scoreline.
Yep.
And
And I still think that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on.
I was
Okay,
just gonna
so-
say that are we even gonna see a single round coming from the side of Living Flames tonight?
I hope they do, because otherwise it's gonna be super difficult for them to come back. Just imagine walking into the second half with 12-0, not even a 12-1. That's gonna be so difficult to come back from. No space for errors, nothing. You're gonna have to do back-to-back. Plus, all of that, you don't really have your confidence at the highest, because you've been losing rounds back-to-back. Are you even capable of getting them? And somehow Kingpin manages to get Storm. I do not understand why I'm messing up that simple word, Kingpin,
down, B.
but he gets it, and that's it. The plan has been denied once again. Phoenix, Sasmi trying to get another one, but gets shut
Enemy
down.
He is on his run it back though, so he's still in the game, and we are seeing a 4v1 situation. KO was the last one remaining for the second time out of all these, and he does get taken
Last
out
round in the half.
at the last, and that's 11-0 scoreline. I am seeing Pratyush say IQ level Shikamaru. That
Yep.
is so true. That is so
Yeah.
true.
Kyson Directs, welcome to the stream, my man. If you're enjoying, make sure you subscribe and like the stream. Really helps us out a lot. Anjali Singh as well, welcome to the stream. Sasmi Crisps, exactly. He's the only person who managed to pull off an ace, and this is the last round that Living Flames can make a difference with. They have to, because if they don't, it's over for them. One flash and they're dead, because that flash is gonna prove absolutely devastating, but Reina takes the peak in the right time. Yoru at the same time as well take away He-Man and Chasmi, the two best fraggers on the team right now.
That's right. I do gotta give it to Living Flames that this round, the way Yoru and Reina pushed in together was really essential for them, and I'm happy that they realized that because you have to know in Weird if there is a person, there's always another person watching their back. So good that they realized that and pushed in with that in mind. However, we are in a 2v3 situation all the way. And we are seeing Sova and Cypher left to defend for the team. The dart is already out. Storm has managed to take Kingpin out, and Weird MF has taken Weird MF God has taken Yoru out. So we are in a 2v1. All one enemy remaining. 2v4 to 2v1. What do you think is gonna happen now? We're in 1v1.
And that's it. Somehow, in the last round, they managed to pull it off. So it's not going to be a clean victory. They're not going to allow Weird Esports to walk in with a clean 12-0 into the second half. They're going to stick to 11-1. So they have a one-round, what should I say, error space, whatever you want to call it. They have just you know, they can mess up just one round, and that's it. If they mess up that one round, I'm hoping they don't, because if they do, there's absolutely no space for them at all. We go to match point, and that's Weird Esports one round away from winning, right?
That's right. And I mean, I am happy to see a round come into the favor of you know, Living Flames finally, and they are going to be on defense now. So I don't think it's going to be that difficult, because now all the advantages that Weird had all the time while they were defending are going to be in the side of Living Flames. So I just want to see how they capitalize on that advantage of being on the defending side and actually following the flow of the attackers. However, I feel like Weird is going to be super aggro with this. I have a feeling they're going to be super aggro with this.
Obviously, Living has to be aggressive. I mean, I hope they do, because I'm pretty sure Yoru and Reina's duo is working out, and Kingpin is great support.
Right.
But like I said, Noxcreeve yet to make an impact in the game. KO has to pick up the pace. I mean, all of them on Living Flames have to do better than they are doing right now.
That's right. Everyone on Weird has a double-digit score of kills on their counter, but we are not seeing a single double-digit kill count on the side of Living. And I mean, it actually makes sense as well, because they literally have 1 out of 12 rounds. So that does justify it, but that's not gonna be enough reason to, you know, just go ahead and lose the second half as well. So I do want them to buckle up and actually move on with a better, you know, better strat in mind. We are seeing 2 ghosts coming in from the side of defense, while our attackers are relying on just 1. Everyone is going with a classic with a shield.
Hey,
Yep, because the shield gives you extra space to move around and, you know, tank some shots, while no shields won't get you that. Anyway, guys, we're nearing the end of the game, unless Living Flames decides to make an epic comeback and we see a 12-12. Now, the chances of that happening obviously narrow, considering the current scoreline that we have, but let's, you know, it's not obviously completely off the table. Can be pulled off.
That's right. And I do want to point out the way Weird has been playing, and I am pretty sure they have noticed as well that reflex times are going low on the side of Living Flames. I feel like they should have better invested into their guns than shields, because they don't really need those shields. It takes a while for Living Flames to actually even, you know, get their crosshair onto the player, and in the meanwhile they can actually just go ahead with their gun accuracy and make the kills happen. However, it may even be their choice, like they might even just like classic so much that they wanted to go with it. So, and in any case, whatever it was, it is working out for them. Sage is left alone, gets taken out by Heeman, and we are in 12-1 scoreline. Match point coming in for the side of Weird Esports with just
Match
one
point.
round given up for Living Flames.
Yep. Somebody asked from Malayalam. Oh, I read that as Malaysian for some reason. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me, but something's definitely probably the wiring, because I'm not human.
Yes, you're
But
KO.
anyway, even I'm good in showers. Okay, that could be taken out of context very easily. But okay. Anyway, moving back into the game. match point, Weird Esports, 1 round away from winning. I mean, this is it. This is all they need. They can mess around for 11 rounds sitting here on. They could just chill. They could just give away the win to, 10 rounds in the minimum to, Living Flames if they wanted to. But let's
That's
see. I'm pretty sure that that's not gonna happen because for some reason they have decided to give away side control, and that's not it. That's a bad teleport. And once again, Sasmi just opening it up with doubles. Will Yoru be able to hold it off? He just has his sheriff while Sasmi is coming right behind him. There's the flash. Bad positioning from Yoru, gets killed, and that's it. 5v2 scenario. Do you see this being a comeback? Do you see Reina making?
nope, cannot happen, and Reina gets taken out. Soon as you say that, Sasmi goes in with a really cool kill onto Reina, and then last one coming in with a Spectre from Crucial onto Kingpin, making it a win for Weird Esports. 13-1 scoreline. We have finally seen the smallest match of the tournament.
Yes.
And I don't think we can go below this.
Yep, this probably has, and I agree, has to be the shortest game in the tournament. But then again, if look at the scoreboard, first bloods, not that high. I think the highest first bloods that we've witnessed till date is, if I'm right, yep, 6. So Sasmi has 3, but the kills is 21. So in this game, for a 13-1 game, I'm pretty sure that's the highest. And you're gonna see that right after this when we put on the highlights, because this is Sasmi put on some fancy kills, especially with the ace that he pulled off. We missed the final kill, kind of, but yeah. At least you saw the first 4, right?
That's right. And I mean, I do want to say this. The highest KD that we had in this tournament, not only this, put up all the Valorant game gems together. The highest KD we had was 6, and Sesame just pulled up a 7. That's,
oh, he did. I
yes,
clearly
he has
did
a
not see that.
7 KD. He has 21 kills with just 3 deaths and a 394 combat score. His combat score is not beating the one we had from I guess it was Flex with something near 490 in one of the matches. But yeah, this is quite a good KD to go on with. This is giving like a statement to everyone that Weird is in the game and you cannot miss out their matches anymore. Our audience did come up with 57% vote for Weird towards the end. In the beginning, it looked like exact opposite, 43 towards Weird and 57 towards Living Flames, and then people just switched up a lot. So that has happened, yes.
Yes, but regardless, big shout out to Living Flames for coming this far in the game, but sadly they're not going to go forward anymore. This is it. They're going home, and we're going to see Weird walk forward with, I mean, we've seen these guys play before, and so far they have not disappointed. 13-1 is by far, should I say, one of the most one-sided games that we've had recently in the tournament. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching the game as much as we did.
Yes, even though it was very one-sided, it was so dynamic all through that we had constantly something or the other to keep our eyes at, and that was entertaining enough, honestly. With that, I do want to give a shout out to all of the partners that have made this event possible. Our media partners have been the Northeastern Chronicles and Viral Gamer. Food partners are One Stop Kitchen. Gaming partners are Gamers Dan, and associate partners are All About Detailing. Thanks to all of you guys for making this event possible and bringing all of this entertainment to everyone's homes.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot of new names on screen. I'm seeing X Ace, Aditya Blood, okay, and Pratyasha. Sorry, my bad. Obviously, Bunny Sharma. Guys, welcome to the stream. It's obviously about to end, but anyway, thanks so much for joining in. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. We have more matches coming up, so make sure you tune into those streams. The details will be up on our socials, so make sure you check out our socials and you'll find those announcements there. And with that, I think that's it for today. Join us tomorrow, same time.
Exactly. Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Highlights on, cameras off.